Hi, it's time for our Christmas story, and we're on number 14 today. And the story I'm going to read is called Grandma's Fast Food Christmas Dinner. So, Grandma was a cook. Some people are teachers, some are waitresses, but Grandma cooked. She would cook anything for any purpose. She cooked for relaxation, to vent her anger, to distract her from her worries and problems. Whatever she cooked was always good. Sandwiches and fast foods were for novices, according to the Gospel by Grandma. Preparing for a holiday, especially Christmas, always received Grandma's undivided attention. This particular Christmas was no exception. She was going all out. The children and grandchildren would all be at her house for Christmas dinner. Marilyn and Bob, with Neva and Waylon, would spend Christmas Eve with Grandma and Grandpa, but the others would arrive on Christmas morning. Since 5 children and many friends had been served a lot of beautiful meals from Grandma's big old stove, Grandpa decided a new one would be a wonderful Christmas gift for this year. It had to be equipped with all the modern conveniences such as timers and a self-cleaning oven. The stove arrived on Christmas Eve, so Grandma had very little time to read the instructions before putting it into service. Christmas morning found the new stove at work. There had to be plenty of desserts, including fancy candy and cookies. With a full dozen around that beautiful dinner table, a lot of food had to be prepared before 2 o'clock rolled around and the rest of the family arrived. Neva and Waylon were like all children. They were interested in what was going on in the kitchen. Neva helped by peeling the potatoes, and Waylon chopped the onions for the turkey stuffing, his tears mixing in with the seasoning. Ooh, yuck. Everything was going right on schedule. "Isn't that a heartwarming sight in the kitchen?" Marilyn asked Bob. "And now about this gorgeous table. I'm hungry just looking at it," Bob responded. As the other family members arrived, Grandma took one more look in the new oven at the roasting turkey, basting it and taking a deep, long smell of its wonderful aroma. "Time to put in the yams and rolls," Grandma said to herself. "Everything's finishing up just fine." Neva sprinkled the top of the yams with marshmallows and put them in with the other things, Grandma directed. "They just need a minute to melt." Neva was elated at the idea of having such an important job, so she did it quickly. In went the yams, and then Neva closed the door firmly, and just to make sure everything was secure, she pushed the lever marked lock. "Everything's in the oven, Grandma," Neva said proudly. "I even locked the door to keep things safe and sound." Just then, Grandma remembered reading something in the instructions about locking the door to clean the oven, and how, for safety purposes, the oven could not be unlocked until the temperature had cooled down. Sure enough, Grandma was exactly right. Inside the safely locked oven were the turkey, stuffing, yams with marshmallows, and those delicious homemade dinner rolls that Grandma had made, all ready to be eaten. After an hour or so of fruitless tries by every one of those 12 hungry people to unlock the door, the oven was still locked. So Grandma picked up the telephone, called a fast food drive-by, and ordered 12 burgers with fries. "They must be on individual plates," Grandma said. "Someone will be by to get them right away." As everyone found their places at the elegantly set table, they looked at the fancy gelatin salad and cranberries and desserts, holiday punch, and 12 bountifully filled paper plates. When young Waylon was asked to give thanks for the dinner, he even remembered to thank God for the hamburgers. After all, it's who you're sharing Christmas with that really matters, not what you have to eat. All right, see you next time, tomorrow.